Alright, hey everybody, we're back with another video on this Dodge Raider that we're working on. I made some progress here the last couple of days. Prepped the block a bit more, cleaned it up, painted it, honed out the cylinders. So as you can see here, I'm using a hone just to knock off the shine out of these cylinders. You can see there's not really any grooves or scratches, it's just a shine. And I want to put back in kind of this crosshatch pattern by running the drill kind of slow and moving it up and down rather quickly. So I'm going to keep running this until I get rid of some of these lines here that you can't feel, but they're still there, so I'm going to work on it for a while. The crank came in today, got it back from the machine shop along with the bearings, so that's ready to go. I ordered a few items, gasket set, oil pump, timing chain, a couple of different items for this motor. They'll be in a few days, a week at the most, and we'll be able to put this motor together probably next week. Probably get it all put together, set it aside on the stand, and head over to the engine bay and start cleaning that up. And at the very least, what I'm going to do is just scrub it down and make it completely spotless. It's pretty amazing when you lift your hood and you just at least have a spotless engine bay. It doesn't have to be perfect or even painted, but if it's just clean and degreased, it'll look a lot nicer. And I may end up getting some black paint and respraying some of the firewall if it's scratched up too bad. And we'll go through all the parts here and we'll check the brake drum, make sure it's still working, power brakes. Eliminate some of the vacuum lines, and then find a AC pump on line. This AC pump is seized up, so we'll have to get a new pump here and get that pressurized again and working. But other than that, once I clean it up, then we'll put the motor back in. And then after we get the engine bay dealt with, the next project is going to be to replace this heater core. Heater core blew up, nice to see, and we just have a trap door down here that we can get to. A couple of bolts and the heater core slips out. We'll get that replaced, and then we're going to tear the entire interior out. We'll clean everything up, fix the seat tracks, re-grease them, repaint them, new carpet kit, repair some of any tears in the seats, repair some of the vinyl headliners, got a couple of rips in them, and get this thing scrubbed out and looking pretty nice. So the first idea with this Raider was to see how cheaply I could get it on the road. I thought it'd be kind of a kick to see if I could get a solid daily driver for just a few $100. Change the fluids, new battery in it, fix this rod knock, and then drive it. I'm trying not to do a full-on restoration on this car. We tend to do that. I've done a bunch of them over the last few years. We just finished with an El Camino, a 78 El Camino that you can check out a video I just put up. That was a brake job that we started last summer, and it turned into a total redo. Just tore it completely apart. New interior, new paint, new motor. trying not to do it with this one, at least not right now. At some point, maybe I will. But I'm still kind of intrigued with the idea of just getting this thing on the road for as cheap as I can, and having some fun with it. And then, you know, maybe down the road we'll blow it apart and do a real redo on it. All right, I think that's a wrap on episode 2. Got a little bit of engine work done. Picked up the crank today, ordered a couple of engine parts. Spent some time out here, had a little bit of fun. My wife just got home from school, and I got to go in and help her make some dinner, sit down and watch some TV. I think we'll have this engine together next week. I'll videotape part of that and get it up on YouTube so you can check it out. If anybody has a Raider they're working on, drop me a line to your project or tell me about it. I'm kind of interested in it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll check you next time. Bye.